Hi peeps, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jennifer, and on my channel I just get ready doing makeup and chit chat. So welcome. So today, Friday, it's really nice out, and I think that the summertime is actually here. I have been getting outside a lot lately, enjoying the warm weather, but making sure that the skin is covered with a hat or a long sleeve shirt. So I would recommend, like, when you go outside, and if it is really sunny in your area, even if it's cloudy outside, try to remember to wear your sunglasses, wear SPF if you have it. A hat. Sometimes, like, you can actually wear, like, visor hats that will block the sun from, like, getting in your face. And they have some really cute ones, too. I think they have really cute visors, like, at any Dollar Tree or anything like that. And I really think those are cute, too, because they're, like, poker visors, but you can, like, fashionably wear them or dress them up with whatever you have on. They don't always have to be, like, worn at poker tournaments. At least I don't think, because sometimes they come in, like, really cute colors. You can get, like, pink ones, red ones, and the original green ones. So I'm going in with a clean palette today. Instead of using, like, makeup remover wipes or, you know, just regular soap and water, I ended up removing the eye makeup with coconut oil. And I kind of tend to steer away from that, only because I know, like, oil removes the makeup, even though it's, like, one of my favorite things to remove makeup with. I kind of steer away from that because immediately after I put the makeup remover oil on my face or eyes or both, I'm going to be applying the makeup. So I don't want it to look, like, smudgy. So I make sure to wipe it off, you know, right after I put the oil on. And it's not so windy here as usual, so super duper blessed. So today for my eyeshadow, I am going to go in with a pinkish look, pinkish burgundy look. And then I'm using the Jeffree Star Morphe palette, as I usually use that palette for my eyeshadow in my videos, because, like, you know, it's a go-to. I'm probably going to be experimenting with the violet eyeshadows this summer. I'm thinking about dabbling in the blues. I was going to take interest in yellows because I saw this one look on this lady, and she had like she had like perfect eyelids. So they always show the pictures online with the bitches with perfect eyelids. She had yellow, and then she had like a white silvery sparkle on the bottom lid, and for her lip color, I think she used like a nude or whatever, but it was really pretty. So I looked at that, and I figured that that look is not going to go well with my skin tone and or hair color, so I decided to decline that. A lot of people don't realize that when you have a certain eye color, skin tone, hair color, face shape, you've got to take all that into account, because you might see a picture that you like and it looks like super duper good on the lady in the photo, but it's not going to look the same on you because you're different. Like, your face shape's different, your hair color's different, etc., etc. So I'm sure you guys all knew that, but for the longest time, I didn't know. So, I mean, there was a photo of Beyonce when I had my darker hair, and I wanted my hair like hers. Well, she had, little did I know, but it was a wig. She had like really light top at the top, and then on the bottom it was like burgundy. And that's like the hardest combination to upkeep, other than I think like the rainbow colored hair, because if your hair is porous at all and you want to put in like low lights or like the reds or the burgundies, it's difficult to have that washed without um, like combining together. And so when I took that picture to my hairstylist a minute ago, she did that for me because I wanted to have that done, but she was like, it's not really gonna be exactly how it looks in the picture. And I remember after like one or two washes, that stuff like, because I had porous, and it blended together, and my blonde, at that time, platinum was not popular, and my freaking blonde turned gray, and I was so disappointed, and it was like, well, you had to learn the hard way. So I'm going to blend that a little bit more. In the silvers and whites on any color eyes looks really awesome. Sparkles look awesome. But I feel like if you do the silvers and the whites on your eyelid, decorating them would look really good too. And like I didn't know that the color pink and burgundy was going to look good on my eye color until I started using them. And I still have a little excess. This is eyelash eyelash glue. So I do know how to do hair, but it's not my go-to. Like, it's not my favorite thing to do. So I stick with what I really like to do. I know I could probably make a lot of money doing hair, but women, sometimes women can be very picky, and I only know that because I am a woman. But if you fuck up her hair, like, it's a big deal. Like, you can't just grow it back. Like when you ask for a haircut and they're like, well, okay, and sometimes you get the hairstylists that think that it'll look better if you have this or that, and then they end up cutting your hair short, and then you end up hearing the clippers, and you're like, I didn't want the hair that short. Well, it's too late because you can't, grow it back. Like I said, like makeup you can just wipe off and redo it. And I feel like being a makeup artist is kind of more difficult than a lot of careers because you're dealing with all kinds of face shapes. You're dealing with, you gotta, know what will work with their eye color, their eye shape. A lot of people get picky with that shit too. Like, they're like, well, this is the worst, this is the best, blah, 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 rah, rah, rah. And it's really not, excuse me, because you're basically going into it blindly unless they send you a picture of their face and they send you a picture of what they want and not Photoshop it, because some people like to Photoshop their photos and then send you that, and it's really different than what they showed. And it's a very tricky industry too, because they could say like their skin tone is this color or whatever, and then you swatch them and then you do their skin foundation shade, and some women like their shades darker, some women like their shades lighter, some women, well, I'm hoping most women would want their shade to match. So when they want it darker and you know that it doesn't look right because they look like a fake and bake, and you can't say anything because that's what they're used to, that's what they want. So they end up walking out looking, 3 shades fucking darker than what they should because they want to look tan or whatever. And their hand is a lot lighter than their face. You're going to look bad because they went to you. And it's like, do you want to say to them it's not matching your skin, or do you just want to make the lady or man happy because that's what they wanted? So that's a tricky thing also. But I think that's with any kind of occupation though, because you're pretty liable, but I mean, you're not really gonna lose your fucking career over a mismatched foundation. Like them doctors and judges and lawyers and stuff, the reason why they make so much damn money is because their career is so liable. They're so responsible for stuff. And then if you have a whack-ass motherfucker that comes to you and is like, well, I don't like the way the advice you gave me or the way you look or blah, 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 they could be at risk of losing their whole damn career. And it's like, I don't know. To me, there's sometimes and there's some ways that I don't care how much you're getting paid or how much you want to pay me. It ain't worth it. Mm-mm. And that's a big reason why, like, I didn't go to college to be no doctor or lawyer or anything like that. And I'm super duper glad that I didn't, because now that I know people can be like that, and they will, spend their entire time on this earth trying to fucking be nuts and blame it on other people, like their therapist or whatever, because they're angry at their life. And I'm not saying like being a makeup artist is, there's no responsibility, because there is, but I mean, I would rather deal with someone angry about their damn eyeshadow shade than what kind of medication you put them on or whatever. And like with that, you know, if you can handle negative comments or negative people, or maybe like word of mouth, if you can handle that, you're good. And I mean, I can handle all that shit. I don't give a fuck what anybody says about me, because at the end of the day, those people aren't going home and signing my paycheck and laying next to me. And I think like for every negative comment, you're probably gonna get like thousands of positive ones. So I mean, you know. Okay, and so I'm gonna be using my red lip liner if I could find it. And she is, so I'm gonna do the nude. And then I'm gonna go in with the Essence Flirty High Shine Lip Gloss. And then I think I'm gonna touch up something else before I let you go. I think I'm going to touch up my eyebrows tomorrow with you in my present. Oops. Thank you so much for watching my video. Again, my name is Jennifer, and you can find me at Instagram at @1JenniferJennifer. Please consider liking and subscribing to my channel, and I will be back in my next video. See you soon.